Welcome back to our tutorial series. In this video, we are going to have our second practice, which is creating few objects. First of all, I would like to import the graphics, and you can download this file from learning resources. We are not going to embroider this on any type of fabrics. The main objective is introducing and using different tools to create few objects. I will select and load this bitmap with hotkey K. In order to create shape like this software provides many tools that we can work with, but today I will show you some of the most frequent used ones. This is a complex fill tools, and I use this tool most of the times. To the first shape, this is a round shape but not a perfectly round one, but we are still going around it with some right click. When the last point near the starting point, you don't have to find the first point to connect it. I have one more point raised. You don't have to right click to the first point. You can just hit enter button on your keyboard one time. So you will see that we have a message from the prompt bar, enter point 1 on boundary choose, or press enter to generate it. We don't have any hole in the shape, so we just press enter one more time. The next message is enter angle point 1. You can draw and drag an angle like this, or in any angle at your preference, which is up to you. We do not care about the stitch angle right now. What we care the most is that we are able to create all of the few objects in this practice. And we are going to start with the second object. I'm still using the complex fill tool here. You can hold down the Ctrl key for a straight line. But this one is a school line, so I will just draw a point here. So this is the end. I hit enter to connect my endpoint here to the first point. Enter 2 times. For example, I will draw a 90-degree angle here. However, we do not care about the angle right now, so don't worry about that. Hit the F3 again to bring back the complex fill tools. We are going to create this cloud shape together. Remember to use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out while placing point, so you can see the line on shape easier, and you will be able to plan ahead in the next few steps. We don't care about the angle right now, so you can press enter one more times. That's it. The next one is challenging. So we have a quite complicated shape, but we have so many ways to do this shape. We can actually use column C tool for this one. What I want you to do is try your best placing point in the middle. In further practice, I will introduce to you the input size, because in some cases it has to define where is the middle of the shape. There is so many ways you can draw a shape like this, and there is no right or wrong way to do it as long as the shape is correct. I will give you another example soon. Press enter, and I almost got the shape. The width of this line is smaller, so I'm going to increase column width to 3 millimeters. I'm going to adjust some point, fix them to fit our shape. Make sure a thread can cover the shape. So we are done with this shape. However, this one isn't a few objects. Because column C gives us a result in outlines, this is a satin outlines, and we won't be able to adjust it at few object settings. We have a way to convert satin outline to few objects. Once you are happy with the result, right click on the outline, break apart or Ctrl key. And the result, now we have a few objects. This shape now is a few object and can be adjusted at any other few objects. Now I can use any fill style here. We are done with the first way creating this shape. I'm going to hide this shape for now. I will show you another way to create this one. We can also use column A to create this shape. To use this tool, I will place a point from one side to another. Back to that side again, and I will use right click for the curves. The top part is complicated a little bit because you will have to separate these two lines for pointing in the same ratios. Column A will give us shape as few objects. We use column A for multi-angle shape. Working with the tool for few times will help you placing point easier. You will understand about this tool while working with multi-angle object. This way takes more time than using column C. That's it. Enter and you got the shape. So that is another way to create this shape. Press F3 to bring back a complex view tool here. Now I will create the shape with this tool. You don't have to worry about this side or other side. We just have to draw around the boundary of the shape. Enter and that's it. Okay, so we got the shape again. The difference between the methods of creating shape is all about the angle. However, we will learn about the angle in the next lessons. Let's move to the next shape. I'm going back with complex fill tool to create this shape. Enter two tabs and we are done with the shape. To the next one, another simple one. You can hold down the control key for a straight line. That's it, enter two times. You don't have to go all the way inside. You can just go around the shape like this. You can go for straight line to reduce small stitches. Having too many small stitches will thicken the fabrics, which could lead to thread and needle breakage. Enter two times and we are done. You can create two shapes in one go. This one here, we have a ring outside and a round shape inside. We are going to draw the inside first. Enter three times to finish the shape. The inside is quite simple, isn't it? For the ring outside, we are still using complex fill tool instead of column C. I would like you to create the outside line first. Do not hit enter twice, just one time to connect the point. So before the end point, I will hit enter one time to connect the point here. And right now I will keep drawing the inside line. Enter one time to connect it. And now we are going to press enter one times. And we get the message to enter angle point. But we can skip and press enter one more times. And you get the ring here. So I'm gonna hide this right now so I can show you another way to do it. This isn't the best way, but I would like to introduce add hole tools. It might take more time and effort to create a simple shape like this, but we use this tool to make a hole inside shape. We will go back to use this tool in further practice. This is the second way to create a ring. I'm going to hide this for now. This one is easy. You can use straight line for this shape. That's it. We are almost there. This shape is similar to the first one. You can use column A, column C, or complex fill tool for these shapes. Let's practice a little bit more with column A. Enter, then we are done. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. The last one is simple. Left click here, right click here, then left click. Enter two times and that's it. I'm going to hide the bitmap so you can see easier. We are not going to embroider this on any shirt or fabric, okay? Because we haven't worked with start endpoint and connector point yet. We also have some duplicate shape here. So this is the end for practice tools, which is creating few objects. So as you see that right now, we are only using the first few effects here. You can try different stitch effects. As you can see that Embroidery Studio offers a wide range of effects and you can also change some settings to see the final outcomes. For example, I would like to increase the density of this one. We will work with object properties in further practice. This is the end for practice tools and in practice number 3 we are going to work with start, endpoint, connector and angles and the relationship between them. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.